Hi guys, so recently I saw this CAUDATA CARALLUMA on Succulent Marketplace, and so I ordered it. And how nice from the seller, she sent 2 free cuttings, totally unexpected. I mean, these are actually rooted. This one I don't have. It looks like some kind of Gasteria aloe mix. And then she sent one of these, which I do have this one, but I love these, so that's okay. It's really nice of her, and it has little roots, so that's really sweet. So I want to also show you how my other Stapelia and HUERNIA plants are doing since my last update. So let's take a look. So these two guys were a gift from Wade from Ohio. This one was the idea was saying CARALLUMA speciosa. I'm not really convinced that that's what it is, but that's okay. It is some type of CARALLUMA. I don't know yet what it is, but when it came like these 2 little branches, and they were like probably about this size. So this is all new growth, and then it grew 1 pup here, another pup here, and then that pup grew 1, 2, 3 more pups, as you can see. So it grew quite a bit, and it's still growing. Really nice. And then this little guy, that was a gift cutting from a seller that Wade purchased from this gift for me, and it was not really doing anything, so I wasn't sure if it's doing all right or not. And then it it started growing a baby, so I don't know if you can see it. So I'm really excited about that. I just noticed it like a few days ago. So those are these 2. So these are some of the Stapelias that I brought a cutting from Serbia. It was quite small cutting last fall that I brought. So this is now 1-year-old plant, and it grew, as you can see, a lot. So this was the original plant, and the cutting then grew these 2, I think last year or beginning of this year. And then since it was outside, it grew another 2 pups, and actually I don't know if you can see, but it's growing blooms, and I would really like if these blooms succeed. Okay, this is a pup, so another pup, and then there is a bloom here. So I'm really hoping to see the bloom so I can identify, because a lot of these guys are so similar to each other, so it's really hard to ID them without knowing how their bloom looks like. But this one has that swirly look, and it becomes completely purple. I think if you saw my Serbian collection, it was purple, the one in Serbia. So this one didn't got purple, but we hardly have any sun these last few weeks, so I'm not surprised at all. Okay, this is the one that was struggling during the winter time, my ORBEA or Stapelia VARIGATA. And I started separating the pups from that one that I cut, because I thought that something's wrong with it, so I wanted to root new cuttings. So these are some of the cuttings, and they grew a lot. They grew pups, as you can see. I think I have shown these cuttings before, and they're doing really good. But then this branch that I cut during the winter time, because it got yellow on top, it kept growing during the summer. So this is all new growth, guys. I mean, there is a pup here, and then this big pup grew another 3 pups, and then it's growing now 2 blooms. This one that's bigger, I'm pretty sure it's gonna succeed to bloom. This little one, I don't know, but I'm super excited. This is especially stinky one. I have it in Serbia, and it smells terrible. It's like you have a dead animal around. But I wanted to get rid of this one and just put these together in the same pot, and I think that's what I'm gonna do, just put them together in one pot before I take them inside. Okay guys, this is my HUERNIA Schneiderana. I bought this one originally last year from the conservatory before I even started volunteering. So this one, there is a parts of these plants that are over a year old. But then on the garage sale this year, if you remember, if you watch my video, I found HUERNIA SCHNEIDERIANA and I bought it. And then I went back when they had garage sale again and I bought another one. This other one that I bought was not very good and I didn't see it right away. So when I came home, and I'm going to show you what the problem was. It had a lot of areas on the plants that had like black, and just like something swallowed the part of the plant and it was just black. And then it would get this pale color when the black disappears. So I pulled a lot of these branches that had it, especially at the bottom, that looked like a rot, and I got rid of them. I didn't want to mix them with this one, but the ones that were healthy cuttings, I put them all in the same pot. This guy has bloomed all summer long. It's in bloom right now, so you can see how it looks like. I'm trying to turn this one. This is the bloom, and these, I probably had like close to 20 blooms now. I mean, it's every week there is new blooms coming up. So, and it has grown quite a bit. So I separated one of these cuttings that look bad, had black. In a matter of, a few weeks, it started growing two more pups. That just happened in the last 2 weeks. So I think, I don't know, maybe it's okay. Or maybe I'm gonna let these pups grow and then separate them and put them back in with the rest of the plants. I'll see. This is a different kind. It's just a cutting, but I also had some issues in black, so I kept it with this plant and not with the healthy ones. I don't know for sure if this is HUERNIA canaensis, and I don't think it likes this no-hole bottom pot, so I think I'm gonna move it to something else, even though it did grow. This is my Stapelia grandiflora. It has grown so much since I got it last year. That was actually last year when I got it, a few months after it bloomed, and it was quite small. So I think I have actually maybe video about it. Maybe I can't remember if I removed it or I left it. It was one of the first videos I had. And then I accidentally cut off the piece on this one, and I had another one that was damaged that I pulled out. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna pull this one out just aesthetically to look nice, even though I think this is a pretty healthy piece, so maybe not. Anyway, I just noticed that it's growing a bloom, so that's exciting. Last year when I had it, it was a big star-shaped fuzzy dark red bloom, so hopefully I'm gonna see it this year. And this is my Stapelia giganta. I also see some small blooms forming in the back, and I don't know if I'm gonna succeed to see them because they're quite small, but we did have in the conservatory a lot of blooms from the mother plant that I got this giganta from, and they're like a big star-shaped off yellowish kind of blooms. And then at the end I want to show you this guy that I if you remember, bought this winter from conservatory, and ID is HUERNIA THURETII v PRIMULINA, and I think the date is last year September 22nd that it was they propagated. There was like 3 branches. And I mean, this was the most aggressive grower of all of my Stapelia and HUERNIA plants. It grew so many pups just in the first month when I got it. And then in the somewhere middle of summer, it kind of stopped growing, and they were, I don't know if it was too hot. And these ends were kind of like skinny on top. And then when it started growing again, it just filled the tops and it continued growing where it left off. And it started blooming. Probably it's been a week and a half, maybe it's been 2 weeks. So the color is a little bit different now, but it's a really pretty bloom, and I'm so excited about it. I do have a little bit of whitish on some of them, so I don't know if it's from the water or it's some kind of a residue, hopefully not fungus. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my update and new addition, and see you in the next video.